Welcome to Light the World. You didn't think you'd end up here, but now, here you are. Maybe you feel like everything around you is falling apart. Maybe you've lost something: money, a job, your health, a relationship, your sense of direction. Or maybe you've been fighting a silent battle that no one else even knows about. And now, you're at rock bottom. You're staring at the ceiling late at night, wondering if things will ever get better, wondering if God even hears you. I need you to hear this. This is not the end of your story, because rock bottom isn't where your life ends. It's where God begins. You feel stuck, hopeless, like nothing you do matters. But do you know what's interesting? The Bible is filled with people who had to hit rock bottom before they walked into their purpose. Joseph, betrayed by his own family, thrown into prison for something he didn't even do, forgotten. But what he didn't know was that prison wasn't his final destination. It was the training ground for his calling. Moses, a murderer, a man full of doubt and excuses, running away from his past. He spent 40 years in the wilderness, thinking his life was over. But what he didn't know was that God was preparing him to lead an entire nation. David, anointed as king, but before he ever sat on a throne, he was hiding in caves, running for his life. His lowest moments taught him to trust God in a way he never had before. Are you starting to see it? Sometimes God allows rock bottom not to destroy you, but to rebuild you. Right now, you might be thinking, but I can't see a way out. That's okay. You don't need to see the way. Just trust the one who does. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." That means even in this mess, even in this pain, God is already making a way. And if you let Him, He will take this rock bottom moment and turn it into the foundation of your comeback. I want you to do something right now. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What is God trying to teach me?" Because pain is never wasted when it's put in God's hands. Maybe this season is teaching you that the things you thought mattered really don't. Maybe it's showing you that the people you were chasing were never meant to be in your life. Maybe God is stripping away distractions so you can finally hear Him clearly. Rock bottom is painful, but it's also an opportunity to rebuild, an opportunity to reset, or an opportunity to surrender. And if you're on the verge of surrender, I want you to imagine this. Picture yourself a year from now, lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, asking yourself why you didn't try, why you didn't fight harder to change something in your life, why you let fear, doubt, or exhaustion keep you stuck in the same place. Because the truth is, if nothing changes, nothing changes. But if you take just one small step today, your future self will thank you for not giving up. So, what do you do now? Be still and seek God. Stop trying to figure everything out on your own. Pray. Be honest. Let it out. He can handle your questions, your anger, your doubts. Take it one step at a time. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Just take the next small, obedient step in faith, even if you don't see the full picture yet. Stop believing the lie that you're alone, because you're not. God has not abandoned you. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Trust that God is already working, even when you can't see it, even when you don't feel it. He is moving behind the scenes. You will not stay in this place forever. You will rise again. You will see the goodness of God in your life. This is not the end. This is the beginning of something greater. God isn't finished with you yet. Now take a deep breath and start walking forward. Because you're rock bottom, it's just the beginning of your testimony.